Hey, what's going on, everybody? The Playmaker here, Darnell Silence, with a quick episode special that I want to do because we now know what matches will be on night one and what matches will be on night two. Even though for the most part you can probably predict which match was going to be on night one and night two based on the graphics. If you pay attention to the graphics, one set of graphics shows it could have been on night one, the other graphic basically shows it's going to be on night two. But we made it official today, this morning on Get Up. George Tour revealed the matches that would take place on night one, Saturday, April 18th, and night two, Sunday, April 19th, for WrestleMania in Las Vegas. Now we'll see if ticket prices go down thanks to somebody from Monday Night Raw. We'll see if people will buy tickets or garner more interest in the ESPN app. But it is what it is. So here are the matches. And night one, you have the Usos and LA Knight going against the Vision and ISO Speed. Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre in the unsanctioned match. Women's World Championship, Stephanie McCarroll versus Liv Morgan. Women's Intercontinental Championship match between AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. Seth Rollins versus Gunther will be on night one. The Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way match, that would be the Irresistible Force of Last Legend and Nia Jax against the Bella Twins, Brie and Nikki Bella, against Bayley and Lara Valkyria, and Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. And then the main event of night number one would be the WWE Undisputed Champion Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. And then night two matches. Femi and Brock Lesnar, Intercontinental Championship ladder match that features Penta, Jade Madonna, Rusev, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, and Rey Mysterio. United States Championship match, Sami Zayn, Trick Williams. Women's WWE Championship match, Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley. Finn Balor versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And then the World Heavyweight Championship between Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Now remember, the first hour of night one would be on ESPN2, and the first hour of night two would be on ESPN. I think one of the main thing was because we kind of figured who was going to be the main events of night one and night two, and I'll get to those. But I think one of the main talking points was, okay, WWE, you're going to give the people the first free hour of night one on ESPN2, and you're going to give people the first free hour of night two, but it's on ESPN, which means whatever matches you put on that first hour for free better be bangers. It better be something that puts the spark into people that help garnish them to get the package of ESPN to watch the rest of WrestleMania. So what they was going to do? Who was going to be on the free side of WrestleMania? Night number one, ESPN2, get ready. You're getting the unsanctioned match between Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu. That's gonna be brutal. Oh, you talking about giving people some brutality for free? It gets no better than this. Unsanctioned match, there are no rules. The only thing the ref needs to do is to make sure there's a winner by pinfall or submission. That means Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre, they can fight down the strip of Las Vegas, Nevada if they want to. They can drop into one of the mini casinos in there and fight in there. And somehow, some way, make it back to Allegiant Stadium to finish the match. This is gonna be ridiculous. Them two finna go at it. That is a very good move for ESPN, ESPN2 and night one. And then you have the 6-man tag team match. The Usos and LA Knight going against the Vision, who are the World Tag Team Champions, and ISO Speed. So now you getting your brutality match with Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre for the unsanctioned match. Then you getting your celebrity, one of your main celebrities in there, and ISO Speed, who's, by the way, I have no problem with him being a part of WrestleMania. He's been taking the bumps. He's been He's been the one that's been having an unfortunate luck, which keeps involved Dan Housie. I got a feeling we might be seeing him at WrestleMania. Will we see him on ESPN2? Interesting question. But he keeps his curse alive on ISO Speed. Now ISO Speed is in a wrestling match. That should be fun. But he has the Vision, he has Logan Paul, he has Austin Theory with him, so he should be all right. But the Usos and LA Knight are coming. So you have the megastar in LA Knight, you have the celebrity power ISO Speed and Logan Paul, by the way. And you have the Usos, who everybody loves the team. So you have night number 1, free press on the ESPN2. I love the selections. I love the way WWE was thinking on this one. Perfect. Give people okay. They getting brutality out on in this one. And then we got a 6-man. Oh, that's ISO Speeds. I know. Hey, I like ISO Speed. But what are you doing in the match? It makes people curious. Why is ISO Speed in the match? Makes people curious. Those who just probably surfing channels and just pop on ESPN2 and then you seeing WWE WrestleMania on there. That's night number 1. But night number 2 is where I was going at. Because you are actually on ESPN. Meaning you are on the station, the channel of the network ESPN. What are you going to put on night number 2? And they did not disappoint. Brock Lesnar and Femi on ESPN. You can put whatever other match you want to put after that. But the fact that you're going to open night 2 with Brock Lesnar and Femi, perfecto. I don't care nothing else. When people turn to ESPN and like, let's see what night 2 got. Night 1 was good, or whatever the case they may be feeling. What night 2 got? Because night 2, can night 2 be better than night 1? You coming right out the gates with 2 monsters going at each other. And the people on ESPN, they get to see the reaction of a crowd behind Femi and Brock Lesnar. Man, you can't ask for nothing better than that. You can't. You just can't. That is great. So you have your brutality match to kick off night number 1 with the unsanctioned match with Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu. You have your celebrity spot of the day. Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and ISO Speed against the Usos and LA Knight. And then you kick off night 2 with a titanic matchup between Brock Lesnar and Femi. And then you close it out on ESPN for the first hour with chaos, with weapons. Because the Intercontinental title is on the line in a ladder match with Jade, Madonna, Dragon Lee, Penta, who is the Intercontinental Champion, Rusev, Javon Evans, and the return of Rey Mysterio. When it comes to the matches that WWE is putting on the free shows, like ESPN2 and ESPN, you knocked it out the park. You knocked it out of the park with your selections. I have no qualms with your. You got your brutality match, you got your celebrity match, and you got your brutality match, you got your celebrity spotlight, you got your titanic match, and you got your chaos match. I have no qualms. Whatsoever. No qualms whatsoever. The 4 matches that y'all chose for the first hour of both, no problem. Love it. Absolutely love it. Because I know that a lot of matches going to be ridiculous because you got Javon Evans, you got Dragon Lee, and you got Penta in there, which is going to be crazy. You got your big man in there, which is Rusev, and you got a Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio, and JD McDonough. Y'all cannot sleep on JD McDonough. JD McDonough be putting himself through some mess in his matches. So that ladder match is going to be ridiculous. But the kickoff night 2 with Femi and Brock Lesnar, oh my goodness. It doesn't get no better than that. And you have to kick it off with Femi and Brock Lesnar. You have no choice but to kick it off with that. And then follow it up. You go from a titanic matchup with 2 monsters going there, and then all of a sudden you seeing people flying off ladders and stuff. That's the perfect way to do it. I love it. I love what you're doing, WWE. I love it. So you have that. That's what you got. And then the rest of the card, after you get past that on night 1, after LA Knight and the Usos go against Division ISO Speed and Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre finish tearing each other apart. The Women's World Heavyweight Championship, Stephanie Carey, Liv Morgan, should be an interesting one, especially what happened on Monday night. The Intercontinental Champion on the women's side, AJ Lee and Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins and Gunther. The women's fatal four-way for the women's tag team championship match. And then the main event of night number one will be Cody Rhodes defending the Undisputed Universal Championship against Randy Orton and his new best friend, Pat McAfee, at the ringside. We was all stunned about what happened on Friday, seeing Pat McAfee being the reveal to the person that was on the phone with Randy Orton. He cut his promo, very good promo, but people don't like the fact that it was Pat McAfee doing it instead of somebody else, more pronounced, more prominent than Pat McAfee. I'm not saying Pat McAfee is not prominent. The man has his own show on ESPN, and he still gets to do it his way. I mean, kind of speaks for itself. But they wanted somebody else to be in that spot with this, but we'll see where it goes. We still got 2 weeks, April 18th. We are 11 days away, so we still got the rest of this week and next week to get through to see how this goes before we see what's going on. But nevertheless, main event for night number one for the Undisputed title, Randy Orton trying to get number 15, and there's a lot of fans in WWE. There's a lot of WWE fans that want Randy Orton to get 15, even if it is against Cody Rhodes. And people are starting to turn on Cody Rhodes because they're tired of Cody Rhodes being the top guy as of right now. When I say top guy, I mean the top guy with the belt. You can still be the top guy and not have the belt, but they are pretty much getting tired of Cody Rhodes being the guy with the belt all the time. So fans are slowly turning on Cody Rhodes. Could that play a part in this matchup? We shall see, but it's getting interesting. They're trying to do things to get Randy Orton heat. That's why you can bring in Pat McAfee, but it still doesn't work because people really want to see Randy Orton get 15 and see Cody Rhodes without the title. But that's night number one. Then night number two, after you get through Femi, Brock Lesnar, and the Intercontinental Championship ladder match, if you still breathing by then, because them 2 matches might take the whole breath out of you. You have the WWE Women's Championship between Jade, Cargill, and Rhea Ripley. We all know Jade Cargill. She has the formation with Meacham and B5 right now. Rhea, she still has Io Sky having her back, as you saw on SmackDown. Speaking of Io, could Io make her way to this card in some form or fashion? Speaking of what happened on Monday night, but I'm going to save that. I'm going to let that sit one way till we actually do Monsters of Wrestling to talk about that more, because I would say a very interesting thing that happened. United States Championship match, Sami Zayn defending against Trick Williams. Trick Williams is another one. Bro, you got Femi and Trick Williams in the same night. Night 2 finna be sensational with crowd reaction. That's the simple fact. You got Femi to start it off, and then somewhere in the middle of the show, Trick Williams is coming out. Then you have Finn Balor against Dominic Mysterio. Very interesting thing that happened on Monday night when it comes to Finn Balor. And then the main event of night number 2, the World Heavyweight Championship match, CM Punk defending against Roman Reigns. Of course, this was going to be the main event of WrestleMania. When we say the main event, like this is the headliner of WrestleMania 42. This is the match of WrestleMania 42. This is the one that's going to close out WrestleMania weekend. It is CM Punk and Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk cut one hell of a promo on Monday Night Raw. One hell of a promo on Monday Night Raw. Talking about another pipe bomb being dropped. Lengthy, though. Very lengthy. Very lengthy promo. But just need to hear that. But he did drop a promo. Looking forward to see when the next time we're going to see Roman Reigns. We didn't see him Monday. One of you will see him next Monday, as we are that much closer to WrestleMania. And to see how this goes. And it's 50-50 split on both sides. Fans love CM Punk. Fans love Roman Reigns. It's a 50-50 split. So to me, I don't think the fans care who actually wins this match. As long as this match lives up to the billing that is put in, that you are put in the spot that you want to be put in. So I wonder if fans just want to say, Y'all did what y'all supposed to have done. You give us the type of message you're supposed to give us. We're good with the results, regardless. I think that's what fans are at when it comes to Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Uh, this year's WrestleMania would take place at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. on the West Coast, which is 3 p.m. out in Vegas, which is where it's being held at. You can watch WrestleMania on the ESPN app, but you get the first hour on ESPN2 for night one and the first hour on ESPN itself on night two. Uh, those of you who are live internationally, the entire thing will be on Netflix. So if you have Netflix, you're good for the entire weekend of WrestleMania. You don't have to worry about that. But WWE, you have some interesting things happen on this road to WrestleMania that's questionable, and everybody knows that. Pat McAfee getting involved out of nowhere. The build with the women's is kind of on and off, depending on which side you're looking at. But how you put this WrestleMania card lineup together, I have no qualms whatsoever. What you giving us on ESPN2, it's a great one. Should be good. People should enjoy that first hour of ESPN2, and then ESPN for night two. People should enjoy those two matches. Definitely should enjoy those two matches for ESPN. Brock Lesnar over Femi, the Intercontinental Championship ladder match for night two to kick off everything, and it's on ESPN. Chef's kiss on the choices, man. Chef's kiss on the choices. I have no problem whatsoever. Perfect job, perfect well done by you guys. So that would do it for this special edition of Wrestling Talk for the Monarchs of Wrestling with the Playmaker. Going through the actual card that is WrestleMania right now. And could we add another match to the card within these 2 weeks? We shall see. But until then, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Enjoy the rest of y'all week. I will see y'all Monday for Monarchs of Wrestling. And there you go.